Player and executive.
Indeed, something special, David. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. And for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Richardson is out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Hardaway in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Doncic. Rebound by Nurkic.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Doncic against Powell. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. On tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Here's Lillard. After Luka Doncic's bucket. Lillard misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Richardson, good.
See, Porzingis should score the basketball, but he also recognizes when his teammates have a clean look. I love that unselfishness.
Here's Lillard, following the score by Josh Richardson. Three-pointer. Lillard again missing. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
When you watch Hardaway shoot, one thing that stands out, he has a very quick release.
And, Greg, that's what makes the jumper very tough to contest, especially when he's dialing it up from range. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively. It's not easy to do with the other weapons on this team.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. In the dunk by Doncic.
This incredible confidence that Luka Doncic possesses, my goodness.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
McCollum outside, fires for 3. Good work defensively by Richardson. Mavericks leading by 4. Here's Porzingis, and he makes that one.
I think you can see the strength that Porzingis has been developing over the early part of his career. That progress is showing up on a nightly basis.
Now here's McCollum. It's tipped. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Out to Doncic. Shoots over Lillard, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Doncic has got 8 points.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Drops in the tray.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always around the top. He can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8. To the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. 54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's McCollum for 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 7. Here's Richardson. That one doesn't go. Now Portland takes it the other way. Here's Powell over Hardaway. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
See, the athleticism of Norman Powell is a problem. This guy understands how to get defenders committed to him.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Andre Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for McCollum. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Brunson. Outside, Redick. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Oh, that's blocked.
Encouraging to see Kanter trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Enes.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
They've got J.J. Redick. Willie Cauley-Stein is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Simons, the pass to Anthony. Here's Simons. Back to Anthony. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. Redick with the 3. And no good that time. And it's Portland the other way. Now, Hollis-Jefferson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They grab their own miss. And staying with the play, Anthony.
You know, you have to like the activity from your superstar. Anthony staying involved even off the basketball.
Here's Brunson. Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got his first 2 points.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Outside Anthony. Here's the 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 5. He lobs it up, and Cauley-Stein throws it down.
You just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And there's the pass to Anthony. Up and in on the layup. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
To the inside. Powell dishes to Cauley-Stein. And it's Portland with the rebound. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. There's Hollis-Jefferson, and it's blocked.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Passes it to Redick. From outside the arc, hits the 3-point bomb. Redick's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs.
What confidence from the grizzled veteran. Redick is as automatic as it gets from downtown.
Pass to Simons. Back to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Jones, and Jones slams it home.
Well, that's about court awareness. Hollis Jefferson playing very well within the confines of this offense.
Pass to Finney-Smith. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are three guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. And the call, and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. Here's Lillard, and Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Mavericks leading by 7. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Porzingis finds Hardaway. A pass to Porzingis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Hollis Jefferson. No good. Shot missing. And the Mavericks going the other way now. And it's Rondé Hollis Jefferson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. Doncic passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
Lillard against Doncic. Shoots off the step back. Back to Lillard. Porzingis with the steal. Doncic outside for the three. No good on the last second attempt there.
How about the fast hand?
And so it's Dallas in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 10 points, 2 assists, and that.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the small forward.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Cullen passes to Nurkic. Doncic against Lillard. He kicks it to Powell. Fires the three, and he's good on the three ball. Powell's got 7 points.
Absolutely critical that Norman Powell expand his range. The more he makes that three, the more the floor opens up.
Now the pass to Richardson. Here's the dish to Hardaway. And Covington sends it back.
This guy is such a lengthy wing defender. Robert Covington doing work defensively.
Mavericks leading by 8. Kleber with it. Now Covington defending. Doncic passes to Kleber. Out to Doncic. Back to Kleber. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. McCollum outside. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Doesn't go that time.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
A three from McCollum. Good on the triple. He has 5.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And Doris, as if it were destiny, Kleber grew up in the same hometown as Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki.
And this is a fun and extraordinary story to tell, because in 2017, Kleber texted with Nowitzki before signing with Dallas. But though they come from the same town, they didn't know each other until they became teammates. That's extraordinary.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard scanning the floor. McCollum outside. Back to Lillard from deep three-point range, but they recover it. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now here's Brunson. Nurkic with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Here's Powell. Passes it to Brunson. From deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Trailblazers trail by 10. There's Hollis Jefferson. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on J.J. Redick. The Trailblazers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Powell. Outside, Redick. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Cauley Stein kicks to Redick. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Simons, the pass to Jones. To the left side wing. Anthony, right side. 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Cantor. It's blocked. Outside, Redick. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Redick. into the paint. It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Hollis Jefferson, and it's good. But hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before. And so it's Dallas, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Powell, Jalen Brunson out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's Finney Smith in at the three, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And the pass to Simon. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And here's Doncic from the arc. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Lillard against Doncic. Lillard misses.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And Doncic throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Lillard way outside. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's Nurkic. Back to Covington. Lillard outside. Powell for three. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's the lob to the hoop. And Kleber slams it in.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Powell for three. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And finished off by Nurkic.
Man, you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
Kleber up top. Doncic outside. Over Lillard. Doncic, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Inside, here's Porzingis, and stolen by Lillard. And stolen by Richardson. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Kleber slams it in.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. McCollum dishes to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Looking to get back on track here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Luka Doncic.
And when Lillard sees an opening, he takes full advantage. Skilled at drawing contact.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Marjanovic checked in for Maxi Kleber. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Hardaway. Lillard against Doncic. Covington with the steal. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. And it's blocked. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
J.J. Redick's checked in for the Mavericks. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. drains the three-pointer.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Dallas.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Powell. Passes it to McCollum. Lets it go with a three. Buries the long-range jumper.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Doncic against Lillard. Doncic passes to Porzingis. The shot from 20 feet away. Again, the Mavericks score.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Nurkic, the pass to Covington. Lillard against Doncic. Goes up on the high post. And the basket by Lillard.
The natural offensive talent of Lillard gives him incredible flexibility. And, boy, he can strike at any time.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. Hello, basketball fans. You've got
Kevin, thanks very much.
Sure is. Thanks, D.A. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Richardson. And it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nuggets, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Michael Porter's out there with Murray. And it's Gordon in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Doncic. Richardson with it. Porzingis can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5, because listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
Now, here's Jokic. Murray finds Gordon. Here's Millsap, just 5 on the clock. 2 points, that one goes.
He's got the perpetual green light, and Millsap has always been a dead-eye scorer from here.
Doncic, bounce pass. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Passes to Kleba. Back to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Porter looking it over. The 3. That shot is off. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season. Came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Here's the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
And Porter drops them both. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body. And I think we will see that in time.
And again, Denver, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll say, oh, big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Murray against Doncic. Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely, and that one's good. Millsap.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Now here's Kleba. Out to Doncic. From deep. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Millsap finds Jokic. A beautiful reverse layup.
Jokic has the ability to score from just about anywhere, but he's most dangerous inside. Tremendous skill in the painted area.
Now here's Kleba. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And a wide open look for Porter. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Doncic passes to Kleba. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Dallas shooting their first free throw this game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
You know, at this point of his career, Richardson knows his role, understands it, embraces it. He's a 3-and-D guy who gives you great effort at both ends of the court.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Morris with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the wing right side. And McGee kicks to Morris. Back to McGee. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Redick passes to Brunson. Redick surveying the D. Here's Brunson. 1 second left. Can't capitalize inside. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nuggets lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Southwest, I mean, you need to look.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
They've got JaVale McGee. Will Barton is out there with Monte Morris. Then it's JaMychal Green, and it's Dozier in at the 3. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Now here's Barton, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. From deep, Green comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 4. Redick for 3. Green with the rebound. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
Brunson the pass to Cauley Stein. Brunson against Morris. That one drops for him.
Worked that one inside nicely.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Green kicks to Morris. Green dishes to Morris. Back to Green from downtown. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got the lead up to 7 now for Denver.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Redick. Back to Brunson. The pass to Cauley Stock. It's stolen by Green. Unhindered, going all the way. A nice shot by Dozier. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Denver?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the Nuggets pick up 2. Clock at 6. And the wide open shot from Redick. And that one off the back of the rim and in. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball after J.J. Redick's three-pointer that didn't go. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Mavericks trail by 7. Now Doncic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kicks it out to Richardson. Back to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And stolen by Murray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 1:14 left to play here in the 2nd quarter. Murray, the pass to Jokic.
You know, it's good seeing Porzingis work really hard on the defensive end. Does a nice job staying in position and contesting and challenging the shot without fouling.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Floats it up for Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
Now, here's Doncic. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Porter's running. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist. And now a 12-point Nugget lead.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes. And they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic passes to Kleba. Millsap with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Gordon. Great D that time from Hardaway.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Doncic has got his first bucket. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the 1st quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5.
We play through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Porter.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 2nd half of basketball. On the court for the Mavericks. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Luka Doncic out there with Richardson. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. Now Doncic following the miss by Paul Millsap from deep. And here is Doncic. Gordon with it. It's rebounded by Doncic.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion. Doncic, so multifaceted, a stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
Now here's Murray. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Richardson following the miss by Jokic. Porter against Richardson. He's looking for Kleba and finds him. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Kleba's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Jokic with it. The dish to Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Porter's got 10 points.
Hey, when you look at Jokic, forget about calling him a good passing big man. He's a great passer, period.
Richardson finds Kleba. Doncic against Murray. Now, here's Jokic. Shoots from the elbow. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nuggets.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Doncic, here we go. 1:36 left here in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. It's good.
Taking exactly what the defense gives him, Doncic exploiting whatever he sees out there. Does a nice job seeing the game.
Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Porzingis, and he can't bank that one in. The Nuggets leading by 13. Wide open look here for Murray. They get it back. Jokic kicks to Millsap. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Richardson against Porter. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Fires the three. Here's Kleba. Kicks it out to Richardson. Passes it to Doncic. Second shot opportunity, and he hits the jump shot. Doncic has got 7 points.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
Porter outside. Can't connect. And so it's Denver. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. As we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Morris. JaVale McGee is out there with Jermichael Green. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Dozier in its small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And Denver has possession, following the three-point basket by Dallas. Barton passes to McGee. Back to Barton, over Reddick. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Cauley Stein. Following the basket by JaVale McGee. It's stolen by Green. Morris against Brunson. Morris kicks to Dozier. That one, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Morris outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. The second effort. Barton outside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you play?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Now here is McGee. Here's Dozier. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jokic has checked in for JaVale McGee. Millsap comes in for Green. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Barton. And Murray subbed in for Morris. The Nuggets leading by 15. Here's Jokic. The offensive rebound. Outside for Murray. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Denver. Mavericks trail by 15. The 3 for Doncic. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Millsap passes to Jokic. Doncic with the block.
Yeah, the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
Marjanovic checked in for Maxi Kleber. Now, here's Porter. For 3, Murray. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nuggets.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Millsap.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team. That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you three, the revenge triple.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Right side, Porter. Back to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now Porter following the three-point attempt by Josh Richardson. Slammed in by Richardson.
Well, I like the mindset of Richardson here, not settling for the jump shot.
Porter dishes to Murray. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Doncic looking it over. It counts.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky experience.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up. and Jokic, the big man. Murray out there with Porter. And it's Gordon in at the 3. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Norman Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. Now here's Murray. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Oh, Kevin, there are some all-time greats playing at the guard spots these days. It will be a fun matchup to watch.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Jokic grabs the miss. Nurkic with the steal. Kicks it out to Lillard. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Nurkic the pass to Lillard. Deflected by Murray. But they'll get another chance. Here's McCollum. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I think McCollum's mechanics and mindset really come into play in the mid-range game. He's deadly from that area.
Murray dishes to Gordon. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Jokic, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Here's Murray following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Murray against Lillard. Jokic trying to free himself up, and it's Murray with the jam.
And the amazing athleticism of Murray just taking off towards the rim for the jam.
And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. To the inside. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Launches it.
Love the determination by Murray on defense. Really doing his best to pester these shooters.
And there's Porter on the assist by Gordon.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a core effort defensively.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Millsap has the open look. Jokic passes to Millsap. Back to Jokic. He kicks it to Millsap. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Just 4 to shoot. Millsap. Great positioning on the putback.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. It's Powell on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
The pass to Jokic. A floater, and it's good on the layup. Jokic has got 7 points in the game.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Lillard up top. He's covered by Murray. And it's Lillard missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Big group substitution here for Denver. JaVale McGee's checked in for Jokic. JaMychal Green comes in for Paul Millsap. Will Barton, he's checked in for Porter. And Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. Here's Simons. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Here's Anthony. Pass to Simons. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Denver on top. We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team's approach.
The mentality of how we play, how we move.
Greg, sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. We've got Gordon. JaMychal Green is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Morris in at the 1. Now, here is Morris. Gordon kicks to Green. Denver needs to get off his shot. On deep. Denver the rebound. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Green's got the lead up to 13 now for Denver. Gordon against Jones. Cantor, the pass to Jones. Rebound by JaVale McGee. The Nuggets leading by 13.
Well, there are a few players in the league that can match McGee's athleticism. I mean, his whole career, he's been a class above with the speed and leaping. He'll make the most of it on both ends of the court.
Gordon. That shot off. Now Portland takes it the other way. Anthony, the pass to Simons. And the wing jumper offline. Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's McGee. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And see, Webb, you mentioned it with JaVale McGee. His vertical is off the charts.
Oh, yeah, he can get to alley-oops, GA. Nobody else can. The length and bounce he has is jaw-dropping. I mean, same goes for his shot blocking ability. He times it up.
Denver with the ball. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. And here's Green outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Green's got 5 points so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Oh, Morris in position.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Anthony left side. Kicks it to Cantor. He can't get that one. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Here's Gordon.
Oh! Textbook.
Oh,
wow. In your face.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Simons surveying the D. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road. Now, he'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Here's Morris after the Trailblazers pick up 2. And McGee kicks to Morris. The feed to Green. From deep three-point range, the Nuggets with a new 14. Passes it to Morris. Back to Green. The tray. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And here they come. Simons, the pass to Jones. He kicks it to Cantor. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. Over Green, and he overshot that one, missing. The Nuggets leading by 19. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Morris passes to Green and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. McGee dishes to Green. Second chance shot. Tries yet again. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 21.
A specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
And so it's Denver sitting on a... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They are completely in control of the game, leading. And that...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Jones is out there with Anthony. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the point. Now here's Hollis-Jefferson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Jones finds Anthony. Here's Hollis-Jefferson. Back to Anthony. Portland moving the ball around. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Jokic. Down low. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Jokic has got 9. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Here's Simons. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the pass to Porter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And now Portland on the break. Anthony leading the charge. And it's Hollis-Jefferson with the jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here's Murray. Jokic with it. Kanter covering. Dozier passes to Jokic. To the paint. A nice shot by Dozier. He's got 5.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pass to Anthony. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. The Nuggets leading by 20. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
Now here's Hollis Jefferson. 1:51 left in the third quarter of the game. Jones kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Anthony, and it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Here's Murray.
Hey, watch him.
Here's Dozier. He has 5. Here's Jokic. His three-pointers off the mark. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
A different look now for Portland. And here are the Nuggets now. There's Porter with the 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Looks so smooth pulling up off the dribble. I mean, McCollum, very comfortable attempting these quick jump shots.
And here's Porter following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. And another miss by Denver.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Misses the wing 3. Denver leading by 19. And a wide open look for Porter. And the rebound by Nurkic. It's McCollum on the wing. He's got 7, tips it up, and Covington stays with it.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there, going for the tip-in. And so it's the Denver Nuggets out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Trailblazers trail by 17, and Denver will start the fourth quarter with. We've got Monte Morris. JaVale McGee is out there with JaMychal Green. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Dozier in at the 3 spot.
He plays with so much heart, McCollum. I mean, it's constantly battling on the court. This time, it's on the glass.
It's Barton with the drive, and Barton throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. McCollum outside. There's the 3. No good. Barton with some nice D. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Lillard outside. Kicks it out to McCollum. The 3 ball. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. Barton. Here's McGee. Back to Barton. McGee. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Lillard way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Lillard's got himself on the board with 3 there. Now Morris. Passes it to McGee. And stolen by Lillard. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Barton. Lillard the pass to Powell. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. The Nuggets leading by 15. And here is Morris. Shot clock at 5. And he lays it straight in. And the Nuggets lead by 17.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Lillard the pass to Powell. Now Nurkic guarded by McGee. McCollum feeling it out a bit. And another 3 for Portland.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
Barton right side. 3-pointer. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Lillard against Morris. And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Pass to Lillard from the arc. And another 3 for Portland. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Murray for 3. Gordon the pass to Jokic. That shot no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. 16-point lead. Murray, good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it this one.
And the basket by McCollum.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Murray, no good. And now Portland on the break, ahead. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gotta love the aggressiveness of McCullough. He doesn't back down from the defense, embraces getting hit while shooting.
So he gets them both. Murray with it. Rivers scanning the floor. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was, David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 roaming the paint. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now, Doncic. Dishes it to Powell. That one goes in.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to McCollum. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And born and raised in Toronto, Powell is part of a growing legion of NBA players who hail from up north.
We the North. How about upon arriving in Dallas, he became the 5th Canadian to suit up just for the Dallas Mavs organization alone. So college and NBA scouts spending more time there now. What a beautiful country with plenty of basketball talent.
Here's McCollum. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. And now just over a minute played here in the first. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Nailed from three-point land.
Hard to find any weakness in Doncic's offensive game. Boy, when this three-point shot is dropping, look out.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Will it go? That shot misses. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Powell finds Porzingis. The pass to Richardson. Throws it up high. 5 on the clock.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Doncic with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Richardson's running. Takes a three. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Richardson. Doncic has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Mavs. Lillard against Doncic. Here's Nurkic. Off on the layup.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
The three for Doncic. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Trailblazers trail by 14. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now the Mavericks with it. Good momentum, 14 straight points. Powell kicks to Richardson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Lillard against Doncic. The dish to Powell. Doncic passes to Powell. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Powell.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. He hits both from the stripe.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Inside, all alone. Hardaway passes to Marjanovic. Dallas moving the ball around. The shot by Cauley-Stein, no good. McCollum kicks to Covington. Lillard against Hardaway. And it's Lillard missing. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Right side, Redick. Nurkic with the steal. And now Portland on the break. And the dunk by Powell.
This, to me, is where he can be lethal. In fast break situation, Norman Powell's speed's a problem.
And the wide open shot from Redick. Good on the triple.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Lillard after J.J. Redick hitting the three. Shoots it. Lillard dishes to McCollum. 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Covington. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. Portland the foul. The Mavericks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Here's Simons. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Dallas, finding a 15-point. When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping him.
I think in the past, anytime I got...
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn, if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Derek Jones is out there with Anthony. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Now here's Redick. 17-point lead, their biggest. Brunson the pass to Redick. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Lillard with no one around. Got it from 16 feet.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
Here's Redick following the score by Damian Lillard. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Marjanovic down low. He's guarded by Nurkic. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Redick passes to Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Pass to McCollum from deep three-point range. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Mavericks leading by 22. Redick passes to Cauley Stein. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Now Marjanovic, after Robert Covington missed from long range. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
Brunson scanning the floor. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
Just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
It's McCollum on the wing, covered by Redick. Count that one.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Redick with the 3. Out to Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. And here is Cauley Stein. He's got 8. Shoots over Covington. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Pass to Powell. Reddick against McCollum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul. 1:15 left here in the second. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Cantor pulls it down.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so here is Dallas. Portland making their last shot. Doncic finds Powell. Hammers the alley-oop through.
How about the ups of Dwight Powell? He's making these lobs look easy.
And Anthony gets double-teamed. Here's Simon. The shot, no good. Nice D from Doncic. The Mavericks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first one falls.
And I think for Luka Doncic, one thing he showed right away is he was prepared to be an NBA player. And the fact of the matter is he could be an all-star for a long time moving forward.
Now here's Hollis Jefferson. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Simons, guarded by Doncic, and it's good for 2.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Here's Doncic, 8 points for him. Right wing. From deep. And Cantor pulls it down. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court, and he lobs it up toward the rim.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really...
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Mavericks ahead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading. That's all for now.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Powell. Then there's Doncic, then there's Richardson, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. Back to Powell, and there's the pass to Porzingis. Doncic against Anthony, passes it to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
Here's Simons, guarded by Doncic. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he...
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
It's stolen by Anthony. There's Hollis Jefferson. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The three for Doncic. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Simon.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Doncic kicks to Richardson. Doncic dishes to Richardson. Pass to Powell. Puts it up from 12. Good as the jump shot falls. Powell's got 8 points.
Yeah, soft-looking jumper from Powell. Really tremendous confidence from mid-range.
Here's Simons. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Porzingis can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Richardson the pass to Powell. Lob pass to Porzingis. Up top, Cantor, guarded by Doncic, and Cantor throws it down.
I think he's getting better at understanding when to drive, how to utilize his size, and his Cantor doing work offensively.
The three for Doncic. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. He's got 16.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. It's McCollum on the wing. Nurkic trying to get open. And McCollum the bucket on the assist from Covington.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Nurkic against Marjanovic. Out to Hardaway. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the inside, Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Redick with the three. Another three for Dallas.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
No good. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Cauley Stein kicks to Redick. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Lillard, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland, just the latest star from the town.
Dallas has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Brunson against Lillard. Wing shot on the way. Brunson, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's McCollum. Nurkic finds Powell. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Outside for Redick. Fires from deep. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And it's McCollum off the drive.
That's the kind of take charge attitude they want CJ to have. Attack the D at every opportunity.
And he makes the first. And so McCollum nails both of them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. There's the triple. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Powell, the pass to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Get up, Mr. Covington. That is a very quick riser.
Powell dishes to Doncic. He kicks to Richardson. Here's Doncic from deep three-point range. CJ McCollum comes up with the rebound. Powell, no one around him. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Doncic passes to Powell. Dallas moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic dishes to Powell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Doncic, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And the basket by McCollum.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Got a piece of it. To the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, at 7'3", yes, he can dunk. But with that athleticism and his sense for the dramatic and his flair, look out, folks. He can be special.
But they get it back. Doncic passes to Richardson. Back to Doncic. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 14 points here in the second half.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Fades. McCollum kicks to Lillard. 20 feet out. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
McCollum finds Nurkic. Left side Covington. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
The three for Doncic. And they double up Doncic. 11 feet away. They get it again. Porzingis kicks to Finney-Smith. Now, here's Doncic. For the three. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. And these two teams, Brent, known for playing a more methodical pace. When you think of the elite half-court offenses, what comes to mind for you?
Well, I have a location for you, Kevin. It's Utah. And I have two names for you, Stockton and Malone. And how good those guys were, not just in pick and roll, but in overall half-court execution. Man, it was surgical.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Paul Millsap picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And so he hits both. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Outside Gordon. It's deflected. And here's Porzingis. Over in the corner, Doncic. And they pick up 2.
Pretty unselfish play there, right? Porzingis finding the open man, and he's more and more comfortable and more aware of everything going on around him.
Now here's Murray. Gordon kicks to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Richardson against Porter. Out to Doncic. Porzingis against Jokic. Richardson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Porter. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Porzingis with the steal. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Porter. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Doncic outside. To the paint. Oh, that's good.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Passes it to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
You dig down deep at some of the numbers. Jokic is a much better defender than what he gets credit for. I think we always think about athleticism around rim protection, but sometimes it's just about size and smarts, and he has that.
Now Doncic. Clock at 6. And it goes down 2 points.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
The Nuggets trail by 4. And Jokic likes physical play. Brent, he embraces the contact.
Well, you look at his physique, and I think he can absorb a lot of what it is that comes his way. But he's comfortable wrestling. He's got brothers. He knows what that's like.
And he also loves to mess around with those press conference microphones, as we've seen.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Doncic finds Richardson. Doncic outside. Pass to Powell. Puts it up from 12. They get the rebound to the right side. Doncic looking it over. Off target with his three.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Porter. Jokic on top. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. The three for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Jokic on the follow.
Yeah, Jokic in a smart place there. Collects the offensive rebound. Very alert and cleans up the mess.
Now, here's Doncic. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Brunson, good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Barton. Now here is McGee. Back to Barton. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 12. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, that's a smooth and silky J there from Will Barton. Really adding a lot to his game to be effective from the perimeter.
16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hardaway kicks to Brunson. Dallas needs to get off a shot, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up, and the Denver Nuggets get called for the foul.
You can't be too physical with Cauley Stein. He never backs down from the contact.
And he's good on the second. Here's Morris. From deep, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Mavericks lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Jalen Brunson out there with J.J. Redick. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Marjanovic in at the center position. Here's Brunson. Following the basket by JaVale McGee. And stolen by Barton. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Morris dishes to Barton. Outside, Green. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10", with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Now, here's Marjanovic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Hardaway passes to Cauley Stein.
Some potential still left in the tank here for Cauley Stein, who is seeming to gain more and more confidence and knowledge about how to go about his business over the course of an 82-game season.
Cauley Stein hits them both. Morris with the ball. There's the pass to McGee. Back to Morris. Redick with the rebound. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Cauley Stein. Redick surveying the D. He lobs it up. It's stolen by Green. Here's Dozier. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And after some time over in France and the G League, JaMychal Green catching on as a steady NBA veteran.
In Memphis, the Grizzlies played him over Zach Randolph for some time. He's a guy that just keeps working and has found a niche now as his three-point shot has found more consistency in the NBA.
Morris passes to Dozier. Back to Morris. He feeds it to Green. He doesn't hit that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And Redick kicks to Marjanovic. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Martin dishes to McGee. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 6. Tries from 7. Here's Green. The kick out to Barton. Shoots the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Barton's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Barton against Redick. Here's Cauley Stein. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Cauley Stein's got 5 now.
Well, this is when you start to talk about Redick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
Here's Barton. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Murray against Doncic. Jokic. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, Jokic getting up there to the rim. Teammates love to see him doing that.
Here's Doncic. Kicks to Powell. Passes it to Finney-Smith. And here's Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. That 3 off the mark. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
29 seconds left in the first half. Doncic finds Porzingis. Now Doncic. Clock at 4. Drop pass to Porzingis. The shot, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And that one released in time, but no good.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, again, a pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a rope. And that'll do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. one of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Michael Porter's out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Doncic. Now the pass to Finney-Smith. Richardson gets a wide open look. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Millsap. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic outside. Porter with it. Floats it up for Jokic. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Jokic on an alley-oop. Sweet.
Doncic against Murray. Dallas again missing.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 7 points.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. No good on that one. Nice D from Doncic. On the wing, Doncic. Passes to Powell. A pass to Porzingis. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 12, and the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Nuggets now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, when you see Porzingis attack the glass, you want to stand up in your seat. There's been these opportunities where we've seen him flying in for some highlight dunks.
Now here's Murray. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 20. I'd say that might have been the one difference.
I swear Jokic is out there playing with the watch on because of the timing aspect of his game.
1:36 left to play here in the third. Doncic kicks to Powell. Rebound by the Nuggets. Millsap's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game. 1:27 left in the third. Outside, Green. Pass to Barton. Just 5 on the clock. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Redick with the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Morris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Dishes it to Green. Morris looking over the floor. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. A rebound by Marjanovic. The Mavericks have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Maybe the length coming into play this time for Cauley Stein as he's up and over the top of everyone.
Now, here is Morris. And Morris throws it down. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Brunson the pass to Hardaway. Back to Brunson. He kicks to Hardaway. Left side, Redick. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Nuggets lead by 1. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. They've got Cauley Stein, Jalen Brunson out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Marjanovic, and it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The shot by Redick, no good. And so Green will bring it up for Denver. It's a 1-point game.
Man, once you see Barton pick up some speed, he can be downright scary going towards the rim. Good luck trying to slow that down. You think about the 40th pick back in 2012. Will Barton languished on the bench in Portland for his first 2 seasons, actually 2.5. And then that trade to Denver, boy, that jump-started everything.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And with the Nuggets, Barton becoming an immediate contributor. And Brent, in recent seasons, their starter at the small forward.
Yeah, he's an interesting player. He's a slender and slightly built player, but excellent at getting out there and rebounding, a tremendous runner at the wing position to play in transition. And that wingspan certainly helps out in a lot of plays, both offensively and defensively.
Hardaway hits them both.
And Tim Hardaway Jr. has some nights where it just looks effortless for him to get out and get 20 points. It's nice when he rebounds and passes in those games as well, showing complete game.
Now here's Barton. Green, the pass to McGee. Inside. And contact on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. I'm surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Hardaway, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And the foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Murray against Doncic. 6 to shoot. Murray kicks to Jokic. Over Porzingis. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Finney-Smith passes to Powell. That one falls. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And here is Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
How about Murray stepping up, poised for this young player?
Mavericks trail by 4. Now Doncic. Powell in the high post. Back to Doncic. Powell finds Doncic. Out to the right wing. Here's Finney-Smith. And the 3-ball is good.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Murray outside. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
That's why Millsap is such a counted-on player. Just knows how to hit the big ones. You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter. Doncic kicks to Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Finney-Smith. The Nuggets leading by 4. Floats it up for Jokic. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Man, Jokic is making all kinds of plays here tonight. Very aggressive on the offensive end.
1:12 left in the game. Doncic passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Now, there's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's eye.
That's going to draw a whistle. And you know the coach's challenge was tried out in the G League for a few seasons. And I think it's a great idea. It helps provide a way to get certain types of plays looked at that otherwise wouldn't necessarily trigger any sort of replay review.
You know, Greg, I think the league doing a great job at continually evolving. Replay review has been pretty well received across the board, and everyone trying to do their best to make sure the calls are as accurate as possible. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Right side Porter. No good on the 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Murray outside. Poked away. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And what a luxury if Murray can play both guard positions. A perfect blend of shrewd passing and some fearless shooting. Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Got it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 3. Just 2 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotion. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Norman Powell, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Michael Porter's out there with Murray, and it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. Lillard from outside. Millsap grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Nuggets.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And Lillard kicks to Powell. Back to Lillard. Here's the 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Murray kicks to Jokic. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's McCollum on the wing. Passes it to Powell. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Clock at 6. Nurkic finds Lillard. Over Murray. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Oh, Porter in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
and he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Murray dishes to Porter. Pass to Millsap. Outside Gordon. Pass to Murray. Millsap with it. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And Millsap is a team player. Someone who is very willing to make the right pass to an open teammate.
Lillard scanning the floor. And here's McCollum for 3. Drills it from outside. McCollum's got 6. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Can't hit that one. And the Trailblazers going the other way. The finish. Gordon with the defensive effort.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
Here's Jokic. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist. Jokic has got his second basket of the game.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. McCollum outside. And the pass to Covington. Back to McCollum. Nifty move. He lays it in. And it's 8 points for C.J. McCollum.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Passes it to Millsap. Murray with it. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray from outside the arc. It's the three-point bomb. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to McCollum. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 11.
You got to be aware of McCollum. I mean, he's a competitor. And look, he looks for revenge in these situations.
Floats it up for Jokic.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
And a deep three from Lillard. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Love the determination by Murray on.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low.
I don't fear nobody.
And if Lillard's proved anything to us, Greg, in his career, you know he loves a challenge.
One of the premier big shot makers in this game. I don't know if there's anyone you'd rather give the ball to in crunch time.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Murray out there with Michael Porter. And it's Gordon in at the small forward.
And the play succeeds because Millsap comes to the court hungry. He chases down boards and second chance opportunities.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Simons, the pass to Cantor. Here's Simons. Fires the three. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Denver leading by 10. On the wing, Morris. Covered by Hollis Jefferson. McGee, the pass to Green. And the wide open shot from Morris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Yeah, plenty of power behind Cantor's inside moves. Helps him overcome whatever D he encounters.
Morris outside. McGee in the high post. Back to Morris. The shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Anthony right side. Shoots over Barton. It's stolen by Green. It's 2-on-1. Oh, Morris in position. Back to McGee. The shot from the low post is good. McGee's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nuggets.
You're right. That's just nice timing on the pick and roll. McGee right there where he needs to be at just the right moment to finish the play off.
Simons, the pass to Carmelo. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Cantor finds Hollis Jefferson. Here's Simons. And a miss there on the triple. And so Green will bring it up for the Nuggets. A three from Morris. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 12. Throws down the breakaway jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Anthony against Green. Pass to Dozier. The three. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Trailblazers trail by 13. Simons, the pass to Carmelo.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
In the corner, it's Morris. Here's Dozier. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Dozier's got his first basket.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Here's Simons. Connects from three-point range.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Morris kicks to Barton. The pass to McGee. 20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Yep, that one goes in there. McGee's got 4 points now in the quarter. Simons surveying the D. Anthony, the pass to Simons. Back to Anthony. And so it's the Denver Nuggets.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They are leading by 12. And
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the small forward spot.
And with what we saw in the bubble, Murray has clearly elevated his game. Showed that he could be a #1 option on offense. I mean, his output was an incredible part of that run for the Nuggets.
Porter finds Murray. Corner shot. High post try. Rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 14. And a wide open look for McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. McCollum's got 14. You know, Greg, the further we went into the playoffs, the more Jamal Murray looked like a star.
I mean, Kevin, big shots in clutch situations. Logged heavy minutes, but, you know, never wavered. A truly heroic performance from Murray all postseason.
5 on the clock. Here's Murray. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Murray against Lillard. Steps back and shoots. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Porter against McCollum. Porter looking it over. Here's Jokic, and he gets it to go from the high post. Jokic has got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets. Murray against Lillard. McCollum outside. For 3. Powell for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Covington with the steal. Powell against Gordon. Powell kicks to Nurkic. Three-pointer, Lillard. Millsap grabs the miss.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Pass to Jokic. Shot on the wing. Millsap. And it's Millsap with the extra effort. He's got 7.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Lillard outside. Pass to Powell. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Millsap's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. Jokic finds Murray. And here's Porter. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Off target from three-point range.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
McCollum dishes to Powell. Now here's McCollum. 14 points for him. Portland again missing.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but he can't do anything to fall.
Way to attack there off the dribble. Millsap showing great instincts in getting to the rack.
Lillard with no one around. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Denver leading by 18. Powell kicks to McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Nuggets. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And here's Gordon from outside. And the rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 18. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
A lethal shooter from downtown. McClellan, He enjoys opportunities to pull the trigger.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Murray kicks to Porter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And for Portland, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Lillard. Free throw line jump shot. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And you can learn quick in this league. You can play great defense, and it doesn't matter. Lillard, good D, better up.
And so it's Denver looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. JaVale McGee is out there with Jermichael Green. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Dozier in at the three. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Barton passes to Morris. Lets a floater go. Dozier. No good from outside. Trailblazers trail by 11. Here's the lob to the hoop. And it's Simons missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Morris outside. The feed now to McGee. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Dozier. Over Jones. Dozier can't get it to go.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression. That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Morris kicks to Barton. There's the pass to McGee. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Covington with the steal. Nurkic dishes to McCollum. From outside, off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 9. Murray with it. Lillard picks him up. Right side, Gordon. He feeds it to Millsap. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The crafty veteran likes seeing Millsap be aggressive and really force the defense to get physical.
And so Paul Millsap nails both of them. Trailblazers trail by 11. Now Lillard. McCollum up top, guarded by Porter. Three-pointer, Lillard. Porter pulls it in.
The more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
The sneaky athleticism of Jokic reminding everyone that he's capable of hammering it down on those alley-oops.
Lillard from outside. It's good from long range.
There you go. His first three-pointer of the night. That should calm him down. Maybe even get him going a little bit.
Passes it to Jokic. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And it's Murray with the jam.
You have to enjoy seeing Murray jam it down. His vertical is very impressive.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Lillard the pass to Powell. Back to Lillard. He kicks it to McCollum. Clock at 6. Back to Lillard. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound.
He plays with so much heart. McCollum, I mean, is constantly battling on the court. This time, it's on the glass.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Porter finds Murray. Back to Porter. McCollum against Murray. Fires, high post, over McCollum, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And can't get too handsy with Murray, especially when he's rising up for the shot.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And if you're drawing up your starting five for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
And here's McCollum for three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And a wide open look for Porter. Gets an open look and hits. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
And that jump shot by Porter is pure. Has such a fluid shooting motion.
Lillard from outside drills the three-pointer. And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid-30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Murray kicks to Porter. Over McCollum. Misses, and he wants that one back.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
And he's good on the three ball.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Millsap. Back to Porter. Denver passing it around. The tray. Porter can't get that one to fall. So the Nuggets win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but all right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.